In the county of Cihuatlán, located on the south coast of the state of Jalisco, Mexico, the wastewater treatment station, WWTP, was implemented, which uses a phytodepuration system as an ecological solution for water purification. Phytodepuration is based on the synergy between nature and technology and safely purifies wastewater using natural processes, with limit values below the respective standard. The purification process begins when the domestic and/or industrial wastewater reaches the first structure of the wastewater treatment station. Wastewater is introduced into the system through the city's main collector. For heavy rains, there's an emergency overflow pipe that drains excess water from the main collector directly into the sewer. Once in the system, the wastewater undergoes preliminary treatment. The grit chamber consists of two identical chambers that operate simultaneously. Mechanical cleaning of residual water is carried out by screens with an opening width of 10 millimeters. For cleaning and maintenance work, the system has two gates at the inlet that allow to contain the flow and empty the tank. The cleaning of sediments that will be deposited on the bottom must occur periodically. The mechanically pre-treated wastewater is raised to 18 meters for the next treatment phase through two identical pumps with an individual capacity of 88 liters per second. In the primary treatment tank, the wastewater flow is evenly distributed between the two identical and modified Imhoff tanks. The inlet flow is directed to the back of the walls of the tanks to reduce turbulence and ensure the sedimentation of the material. Bottom sediment can be extracted from the tank through 4 sludge hoses that work by the gravitational force of the water column. 6 individual records are provided for extracting surface organic matter. The highly saturated aspirated material is directed to the humidification basins, where solids are retained while the liquid flows back to the first station in the system. A baffle prevents mud flakes or other unwanted particles from escaping. Wastewater flow is conducted through 2 connections to the feed tank. Excess wastewater is discharged directly into the channel. The feeding tank is equipped with a tube installed 50 centimeters from the bottom of the tank to prevent the penetration of any sediment deposited. This tank has sensors that determine the level and flow of water. The 12-inch main pipe carries the wastewater flow to the plant bed distribution network, which is divided into 6 individually controllable segments. Due to the existing pressure difference and automated shutoff, the pressurization can be set up according to the location and the customer's requirements. All flaps can also be operated manually in the event of a power failure. When the valve is opened, wastewater flows into an 8-inch manifold, to which the network of 2-inch perforated pipes is attached. The perforation guarantees a homogeneous distribution with sufficient water pressure to constantly attain a certain cleaning effect, thus reducing deposits inside the pipeline. Vertical flowing wastewater naturally introduces the necessary atmospheric oxygen into the system as it passes through the filters. The vertical filter is divided into an aerobic zone at the top and an anaerobic zone at the bottom. In addition to loosening the substrate, plant roots are the habitat for necessary microorganisms and an important part of the symbiosis. A stable filter can easily last several decades and withstand certain overloads. The WWTP has the capacity to purify 37 liters of residual water per second. The treated wastewater passes through a natural lake as the last stage, which acts as an ecological reserve, after which it is returned to the natural water cycle.